Hey guys, welcome to Tech Learnings. In our last session, we had covered JVM, its internal architecture, different components of it, how it works internally, what is the significance of it, and all that stuff, right? We did in our last series. So today is basically what the session is about is main method of Java. If you're a Java developer, then of course I'm sure you must be familiar with the main method. It is the basically an entry point of your program execution. Now, but many of you might not be aware that what are the valid signatures of main method. Like for example, uh, you the normal syntax is public static void main. Now can you write down it like static public void main, or can main method has a return type, or like questions like can you have more than one main method inside a single Java class, or can you override a main method, like questions like that, because sometimes people do ask such questions in interview. So I thought why not experiment with the main method, and yeah, so let's try that in this video. So first and foremost, I have a notepad opened out here. The very simple thing is, let's try to uh, save it with the name, let's say hello.java. I'm saving a hello Java file without writing any code inside it. So will it compile? My Java file is not having any code, any line of code. So first question is, will it compile? Alright, so let's go to our TL projects folder. Okay, let's maximize it, and we know Java C hello.java is the way to compile, right? So will it work? My Java file is not having any line of code. Yes, it does. So compilation is successful, means the compiler is basically, even if your Java file is not having, or Java class is not having any code, so it's perfectly fine for the compiler. This is the first point. Okay, now if I execute, let's say, since I have not written any class inside it here, after Java, the Java tool requires the name of the class, and here we do not have even created the class. So let's say I give the name of this .java file only. So will this work, or some error will come? Let's see. So it says it is not able to load the main class hello. Why? Because there is no such class. Okay, so let's create a class, save, compile again, and now hello. So compilation was successful again, and now a different error came. Now the error is that main method is not found in the class hello, and it is, please define the main method as public static void main string type array. Okay, so let's create this method. First I am writing the basic uh, case, or the usually the way we write. Let's say I print hello Java. Okay, this we all know that this will work. So this is kind of happy path. Okay, now let's experiment. The first thing, main method is public static void main. Okay, so experiment number one, can we do it like this? Static public void main means, can we interchange the modifiers? So let's, yeah, we can. Okay, so this Actually, this concept of interchanging static and public is not only applicable to main, but if you define any method in your class, it is applicable to that as well. Since main is also a kind of normal method, but just the only difference between main and other methods is that JVM invokes the main method. It's the entry point where your program execution begins. Okay, so first is I hope this is clear, so you can interchange the positions of static and public. Now, can main method be private? Okay, so compilation is successful means this also tells you that the compiler is not aware actually whether the main method which is invoked by JVM is present in your class or not. Okay, now of course it should not work, I think, because JVM itself is telling us, right? So it needs a method public static void main. So private modifier is not allowed. In fact, any other modifier is not allowed. So the main method must be public. Okay, now can we change the return type? Let's say I say return, it returns int value, and let's say I say return 0. So will this compile? Yes. Now will this run? No. Again, main method must return a value of type void. So you cannot change the return type of main method. So what you cannot change is this public. What you cannot change is main, sorry, void. Now can you change the name? Let's say I say main method. So compilation again successful, and now running again not successful as expected because the name of method must be main. This is what JVM is telling us, that it is not able to locate the main method. Alright, so this we also now know that the name must be main method. Now coming to the argument part, it is a string type array, right? So of course if we do not pass an array, so this is of course going to give us an error because it is not able to locate and locate the main method which is accepting your string type array. Okay, so this is also not gonna work. The only thing you can do here is you can use variable length arguments. Okay, so this should work, right? So so far so good. So now can we make main method as a final method? Main method as final. Let's say final. Yes, we can. Now if you know about final keyword, any method if it is made final, then you cannot override that method. In fact, what we should try is before even making the method as final, let's see, can we override main method? Let me create a class, let's say hello 2, and let me try to override the main method. Same signature I'm writing. In fact, the method is static. The correct word to use is method hiding actually. But let's see, can we have this? Can we have this working? Can we override the main method? So Java hello, yes we can, and since we have one more class inside the same Java file now, so we can execute hello2 as well. So yes, so both are now main methods defined in two separate classes, but we missed out on one thing. We wanted to override, so we should extend our class. Sorry about that, we missed out. No issues. So yes, we can override it. Now coming back to that point, can we make the method as final? And we are overriding. So final methods we know can't be overridden, so it should give us an error, and that's it, that you cannot override the main method. Overridden method is static and final, right? This is what stopping us from overriding. Now we know overriding won't work, so but can the method be final? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is another point, that main method can be final also, and still the JVM will invoke this method. Now the next thing is, can this be synchronized? Chronized. Okay, can main method be synchronized? Yes. Okay, so we now know we can interchange these positions, we can make the method as final, we can override main method, we can synchronize the main method. Now there is a modifier in Java which is strictfp, which is strict floating points. Now can we use this modifier for main, and will JVM be still able to pick our method? Let's try. Clear? So yes, so these three keywords, they are totally allowed. Okay, now can we have, coming to the question, can we have more than one main method inside a single class? Let me put it the more familiar way, the way we usually write. Now can we have more than one main methods in a single Java class? So the answer is yes, because like I said, main is a normal method, right? So we can overload methods, so main method can also be overloaded. Let me copy this, and since we have to overload, let's say I change the argument, and let's print something. Let's say I say method. Okay, so now how to invoke this, since it is main method, we can, since it's a static method, so we can invoke it directly. So let's say hello. In fact, we should try writing here this will help us better. Cool. So this is how you can invoke the main method. This is how you can have more than one main methods, right? So you can have you can overload again, so you can have n number of main methods in that way. Now can you invoke the main method of hello from any other class? So the answer is again yes, because that method is a public and this method is also static. So let me copy this, so it can be invoked from any other class as well. You can invoke it with the name of class. So hello.main, now it needs a string kind of argument, so let me create array of strings. Okay, we do not need this, we do not need this. So can we invoke main method from any other class? Let's try this. So we are trying to invoke this main method of hello class from hello2. Let me clear this. Hello and Java hello2. So still hello Java. So this way we are able to successfully invoke this method from here. Okay, so overriding we had already tested. We can invoke main method from any other class as well. All right, and the signatures, different signatures, what all we can experiment with them, that all we also saw, and we also saw can we have more than one main methods inside a single Java class? So the answer to that part is also yes. Okay, so I hope you understood and you got something, you learned something new, probably you mean you are not aware of. So thank you so much for watching this video. So that's it about the main method. Let me know if you know something else which I did not cover, so that I can also learn from that. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.